Keep in mind, you and me both are technical. The solution we are put, most of the time they are businessmen. Their mind work very differently than you and mine. So therefore, we can cheat them. We can hide some cost and show them you are going to save because they are very good in this number game, better than you and me. This is not just related to IT industry. When you climb up on your career ladder, sometimes you get requirement to propose new solutions to client. Most of the time, these solutions are to replace existing solution. And most of the time, we fail. I've been both sides of this table. That means I was a person who's proposing new solution to existing solution, and also I'm the person who is supposed to give the judgment or approval for the new proposed solution. So most of the time I'm seeing people struggle to get their solution through and get approval. Why? Because most of the time they forget what they are proposing and to whom they are proposing. So today I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you that some tricks I'm using to get my solution to win. So if you didn't experience this so far, I'm sure very soon you require to propose a solution to client. So therefore, this video is for you. As usual, I need to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you think this is important. And also if you like this video, click this thumbs up button. It's nothing cost you, and write a comment below if you think this is worth to write a comment. Okay, so this is how it goes. Most of the time we propose solutions to client. That means most of the time they are not technically very sound. So as far as they concern, they have a working solution, but you're going to replace something with something new. So they concern why I need to do this while I have a working solution. So in your mind, you have 1,000 things to achieve. Maybe scalability, maybe fault tolerance, maybe auditability, maybe traceability. You name, you may try to achieve so many things, but client don't care. Why? Because they have a working solution. So therefore, their first fact, what is the first thing they are going to evaluate is the cost. What is the cost you bring into the table compared to the current solution? Whether is there a cost reduction, that's a best case. If not, what I'm going to pay additionally for this new solution. So most of the time we proposing new solution to achieve many more things. There are two things in a solution we can evaluate. Some things are quantitative and some things are qualitative. So that means qualitative means you can measure it with the counts. You can say this is what exactly I'm going to achieve. For example, let's say you are an architect or you are a tech lead or you are a senior engineer, depending on the size of your project. Now your project is running with the EC2 provisions database. That means you have MySQL database, you install that on EC2 instance. It's working fine, no complaint, no slowness, nothing. But as a lead or as an architect, you're thinking, I need to move this to RDS so then my life may be easy. Or else when we expand this project, when you multiple teams working together, that will be very easy. So now you create a proposal to move a database from EC2 provision, manually provision database to RDS, managed service database. So now obviously your cost might go high. So then now what you do is you create a proposal. So this is our current solution, and what are the current problem? What are the current problem? We have to manually manage replications and everything. Then we need to manually make sure the database are running. We need to manually make sure storage capacity is going well, IOPS consumption is going well, and everything. We need to manually consider every backups, snapshots, and everything. So therefore, you list down these are current problems. Now, what is the solution? Move to manage service RDS, Amazon RDS. Now, you check out all the problems, are those solved? Automatic backup, automatic snapshot, automatic scaling, everything you can take from there. So now when you compare the cost, your cost may be high. Why? because when you run an EC2 instance, it's just a matter of the executing hours, right? So but here you have a separate cost. So now you need to justify this cost. Let's say you put this proposal, you have to pay X amount of money extra to your solution, and you are saying, but if you pay this, I'm going to achieve these things. But here's the problem. For a client perspective, he don't care, because this make your life easy, not his life. So therefore he don't understand the gravity of the solution you are proposing. He say, no, why I have to pay additional? My system is perfectly running. So if you need, it's your job to make sure it's up and running. So now you go back and you do more calculation. You grabbing more data. How my database was behaving for last 3 months or 6 months. What was the spikes and what was the failures? What was the backups we missed? What was the obstacle or what was the failures we experienced? Now, how I can solve with the RDS? Now you go back to them, but now obviously you're trying to show that your solution can save some cost. You may be provisioned little low level, maybe you are trying to get less ACUs, and somehow you are trying to show that your solution can save some money. Keep in mind, you and me both are technical. The solution we are put are businessmen. Most of the time they are businessmen. Their mind work very differently than you and mine. So therefore, we can cheat them. We can hide some cost and show them you are going to save, because they are very good in this number game, better than you and me. So don't try to do that. What you need to do is show them, yes, we are not going to gain some quantitative benefit, but we are going to get a lot of qualitative benefit. You have guaranteed snapshots and the backup solution, so you don't have to worry about the data loss. And also you have guaranteed you can run on the low ACUs, and you can set up to the burst level. So when you have high load, it automatically scale. And then you don't have to worry about, you are not depending on the DBA or any of the special resources. You can expand the team anytime you want. Why? Because database run on the AWS and AWS manage that. You just need to worry about the creating tables and writing data. See, show your quality what you're going to increase from your new solution. So tell them nothing come free. So you are going to gain a lot of qualities. So you have so many qualitative benefit. So now your team's life is easy. So you can use them to do something else rather than they worrying about the database and maintaining the database. And now since you can run the database on the low ACUs and automatically run to scale up the burst, you can pay less and you can pay for only what you use. So therefore, you may not get your bill reduced in next month, but long run, you can get a lot of saving, maybe not direct from the database, but you can use the team for do something productive than taking care of the database. I'm just taking one example, just apply to your case. So then obviously they are going to approve. Believe me, I tried this many times with many different clients, and almost always it worked, and it's working. So, but there are cases you're going to lose. And also there are cases I lost too. It's okay to lose. Don't fall in love with your solutions. Why? You are a professional. You provide the best solution you can give. If they don't accept it, try first time, try second time, try third time. If they still insist they need to stuck with this old solution, it's okay. Let them to be. It's worth than you fall in love and you're fighting for your solution. Why? Because then you are trying to prove something. You are trying to give what they want. It's not your profession. Now you are trying to under provision your databases. You are trying to change your code to make sure the cost is low and so and so. No, they run a business. They hired you to give the professional best opinion to them. So you did your job. If they don't accept it, it's not your fault. You did your job, but they didn't accept. I'm not saying in any manner you need to let your client to fail. What I'm saying, if they're happy with the current solution, if they reject in your new solution, it's okay. Let them to go with their solution, and then eventually they realize in the back of their head it's working. Okay, that guy proposed this solution. If I agree to that, this won't come. If I agree to that, this won't come. Sometimes they may come back. Sometimes it's not. It's totally fine. But if you fall in love with your solution, if you're trying to prove that you are right and always right, so you are putting your credibility in line by applying unnecessary and bad changes to your solution. Most of the time I'm seeing people under provision databases, we are under provision network, they are trying to they reduce the network calls, they are trying to reduce the caching, they are trying to reduce database calls, and that compromise the quality of the solution. Don't do it. You did a good solution for a business, and business has to bear the cost. If they don't, it's not your job. So then, what do you think about it? I may be right, I may be wrong. You may have a counter argument. Happy to hear, and I'll see you in next video. Until then, stay safe. Take care.